Well,
Well, it looks like your contact with the Lotus Assassins will be bad for your reputation, but good for our goal.
I can't agree with this. You don't know what you're getting into. You don't know the danger they represent.
Really? What did you see while hiding in your swamp? I've observed Death's Hand for years, both in the palace and elsewhere.
You could have 4 faces and a different name and wardrobe for each, and you still wouldn't understand. Death's Hand is not what he seems.
Then what, pray tell, is he?
I don't know. But his power does not come from study or skill. He is something darker, and we should not be trying to enter his lair.
It sounds like Sagacious Zoo wants to go back into hiding. Or perhaps the nursery? Pay no attention, not everyone is as weak as he is.
I mean, yeah, welcome back to the Jade Empire. And... yeah. I mean, Zul will do what is told.
You don't know what they are capable of.
The matter is settled. Go sulk in the corner like you're accustomed to doing.
Yeah, no one likes the lone wolf.
This is not helping anything. Are we any closer to getting to the Lotus Assassins so this accursed woman will help us find Master Li?
Oh, she spits fire at last. Now I see how the child left her little village. She has some spirit in her after all.
Oh no.
And surprisingly, she's right. You've made contact with the Lotus Assassins, but haven't shown them why they need to fully accept you. The Inquisitor has a task for you to prove your worth. Get to it and show him why you should be recruited. You could also seek out the Executioner in the arena.
Wait.
He would be interested in your skill as a combatant.
But I all...
We've gone over this.
Yeah.
My father... The Lotus...
I knew.
I wish you...
Huh. Anyways, yeah, we were planning to kick out a Judge Fang or something like that. Sure, what do you have to say?
Yes? What do you need? I'd like to get that business with Minister Shang out of the way.
Wait, Minister Sheng.
She worries about the poor minister, a man she would despise in any other circumstance.
I mean... You wanna talk? I mean, I'm looking at the wrong direction, but you know.
I don't want to seem ungrateful for her help, but having Silk Fox here is causing me some concern.
Meow.
I mean, she is the daughter of the Emperor, and we do not know his role in Master Li's capture. Can she be trusted?
I mean, what's the problem?
To you, perhaps, but not to me. I think I am perceived as a rival, but no one has told me what the game is.
I mean... I think she's jealous of you.
The princess? The daughter of the Emperor is jealous of me? I think the size of our task has addled your senses. What could I possibly have that would make her jealous? What does a woman from the borderlands have that the princess herself does not?
You know. I mean... There's no way to say that it's not me.
What? I'm sorry. You caught me off guard for a moment.
I mean... Does she... I mean, yep, sure. I offer counsel often enough.
You have always been a good friend to me, but I never meant...
Damn.
I mean, I couldn't... No. No, I should have more control over this. This is too uncertain. You can't manipulate me into admitting something like this. Not when you can leave whenever you want.
I mean... I mean, you fear that the end has already begun?
I prefer to have more control over myself, and as much control over what goes on around me as possible. Silk Fox, or whatever she wants to be called, is an unknown I can't compensate for. I can't stay in balance if I don't know what she represents. You and I, we talk and share thoughts, but she forces me to consider where that might lead, both good and bad. I'm not ready for that.
I mean... Well, yeah, no. No one's pressuring you.
I suppose it does. Strange that you are becoming more adept at reading my moods than I am.
Yeah, I'm not really.
I think we will have a great deal more to discuss in the coming days. I'm looking forward to it. Until then, thank you for being so understanding. Master Li was right. You are special.
Okay. Okay, goodbye then.
Very well, but we should get that business with Minister Shang out of the way.
Okay, fine, I'm not getting Shang fired then. Jeez.
Always happy to help. What do you need?
What's on your mind?
Dawnstar has been telling me about Two Rivers, the Swamp, and Gao the Lesser.
Yeah?
I was sorry to hear about your town and your friends. It brought a question to mind.
No.
There's something I've been meaning to ask you. Why? Details aside, you're fighting the Empire as a whole when you oppose the Lotus Assassins, Death's Hand, or the Emperor's will. I know all about your village and your master, and that explains some of it. What it doesn't explain is your drive, your strength. What gives you that?
Oh. I'm a good guy?
I know you're going to follow Silk Fox's plans to find a way into the Assassin's Den. It won't be easy, but I'm confident we'll succeed. It's what happens after you find a way in that has me worried.
Okay. I mean, I've dealt with them.
I know, but never in their lair. Never in that place.
Have you seen my backhand?
I knew men and women who were drawn to the Lotus Assassins. They went into that place to prove themselves, as you intend to. And the few who made it back out were different.
I mean, they'll kill me before they change me.
That's reassuring to hear. I'm afraid of what would happen if they convinced you that their way is right. I know you'll be fine. The Assassins will be lucky if you don't bring the place down around their ears. Just be sure not to tip your hand before you're ready. That's all in the future, though. We should keep at what we're doing. There's a lot left to tackle before we're done.
Okay.
Of course.
And then there's still you. Also, I should call to my shopkeeper.
I trust your plans go well, despite the dangers you face and inflict. Your dalliance with the Lotus Assassins could be disastrous. I cannot force you to do otherwise, but you may eventually force my hand. Goodbye.
Well, it looks like your contact with the Lotus Assassins will be bad for your reputation, but good for our goal. The Inquisitor has a task for you to prove your worth. Get to it and show him why you should be recruited. You could also seek out the...
What? Why did you... Okay, what's troubling?
Your progress is admirable, but don't become too close to the Lotus Assassins. Their power is seductive. That is how Death's Hand gained influence over my father.
Well, that annoys you. Tell me about it.
After the disappearance of my uncle, Sun Qin, the Hand of Heaven, the Imperial Order of the Lotus Monks was directionless. Instead of taking on that role himself, my father gave it to an advisor, Death's Hand. I was only a baby at the time.
Okay. And why wasn't it your father?
He did not have enough time. The burden of state is heavy, and he is not a well man. Death's Hand takes advantage of this. Regardless, the Lotus Monks were placed in the care of Death's Hand, a duty reserved for royalty. It was almost as if my father took Death's Hand into our family, my family. We have been caretakers of the Empire for generations. We have created a bastion of culture in an otherwise uncivilized world. Death's Hand threatens all of this.
So,
It is my duty to see that the natural order is preserved.
okay, I have a theory. So the Death's Hand is the third brother's ghost or zombie or whatever. I don't know, but I mean, I'm calling it out. He is a zombie or a ghost, and that's the reason why they needed to get rid of the spirit of the passings. Yes. Or they wanted to resurrect him, maybe. I don't know. I don't know, but he is undead, I'm pretty sure. It's gotta be. Okay. Thank you. Tell me about yourself. Wait. Sure.
About me? But why? I mean, there's so much I've told you already. I really don't think that we need any more information to complete our mission.
Because I'm playing both bases. I wanna see... I don't know what I wanna see. But you know, the childhood... actually... I have an idea. Yeah, no. Yeah. Wait. Princess doesn't interest me as much as a woman.
Oh, well, I suppose I could answer a few questions. Although I'm sure more than enough has been said about me by the peasants or others, I am quite used to defending myself from all quarters.
Okay. So... Yeah, she does anything for those in need.
I've never seen myself as particularly generous, but it would not be so bad to be remembered in that way. The gratitude of the peasants is important to any ruler. They, even unknowingly, have the power to see the Empire rise or fall. The love of the people is powerful.
I think I called her Disney Princess.
I hope, however, that I am not just seen as a giver of charity. Anyone can throw money at the downtrodden. I try to accomplish more than that.
Yeah, she's Jasmine. Yeah, I think they call you wise. Actually, nah. You pretty.
How very superficial, yet flattering, coming from you. I suppose peasants tend to focus on certain things, given their short and brutish lives. Something to imagine, some perfection to seek. And do you agree with them?
Yes, you pretty.
Wait, this is further than I thought this conversation would go. This is not proper. I will not allow it. You presume too much. I think we have had quite enough amusement for now. Perhaps we will continue this a little later. I have enjoyed our little talk.
You do not piss on hospitality. I will not allow it.
I will answer what I...
Okay, so Okay. Anything else?
I'm not sure we have the time.
Okay, yeah, good.
I wish you luck.
Okay, so I was wondering because she kept bugging me. So I thought she had something to say. That one.
Ah, excellent. I
Do I
have
have any
many
good-
items just waiting for you.
Do I have anything good in here? I mean, it's just 3 to each. I mean, I kind of thought the god would have better balls. Wait, are these the same that I sold him? Wait. Why? Why would you sell a sulfurous water? I mean, I'm gonna buy it. And this one. I mean, sure. Eh. Yeah, I'm not sure what it actually did. Also, what are my stats? Eh. So... I don't know. I mean, okay. I do have the charm and... Oh. No, never mind. There it is. Yeah. So is that buffed or unbuffed? Because if I... Take this away. Oh. It is buffed. Now where's the... That thing? Yeah. Oh, god damn, my stats give me nothing. Yeah, I think I should... I'd much rather use good fortune, actually, in that case. And I think I could change this to the one that the merchant was selling. Yeah. Okay. Nope. That one.
You know, I think I actually like this job better than my last.
There was the... No, it's 3 to each. No, wait. Is that better or worse? And I don't even have money for it. Okay, never mind. Just in case I'm gonna save... Oh, God. I've been playing so long. And I'm only at the 3rd chapter. God damn. No, who am I looking for? None of these. These were the headhunting quests. Then there is the... Well, that's the arena. There's someone in here. Who might you be?
Don't worry, Sung Tao. I'm doing everything I can to prove you're innocent.
Okay, Prefect Chitong. Yunda. Lena. Who's that star? No one.
Don't worry.
I think there should be someone here.
Don't worry.
Ah. Okay. Sure. Wait. Ling. Okay, yeah, it's not Sheng.
Good day, sir. Are you the new investigator I sent for?
Sure.
No, I can tell from your attire that you're not from the Ministry. Oh, this is terrible. Everyone I send for disappears. There are powers at work here that are beyond my means to control.
Okay. Who you be?
I am Prefect Jitong. It is my duty to ensure that convicted criminals in the city are sentenced appropriately. But there are complications with my current trial. I have in my custody a suspected slave trader, Chandler Ling. But one of the high-ranking ministers is trying to get him released, and he wants me to convict another man. The man they want to accuse, Scholar Sun Tao, is a friend of mine, and I'm certain of his innocence. I need you to find proof so I can present it to the Minister of Justice.
Okay.
Really? You will help me? Thank you. Thank you so very much. I need to find proof that Ling is the guilty one, and by so doing, exonerate Song Tao. If I can't prove Ling's guilt, I'll be forced to sentence Song Tao to death. But every time I ask someone to discover the truth, they disappear or turn up dead. Our best lead is Zibao, the last person known to have spoken with Ling before his arrest. But Bao knows me and my men. He won't talk to us.
What about Shang Tao?
I've known Scholar Song Tao for several years. His uncle and my father were good friends. I only wish I knew why the governor wants him accused of this crime. If you want to know more about Song Tao, you should speak with him yourself.
No. What about Ling?
Chandler Ling is a well-respected businessman and merchant here in the city. Until recently, I had no reason to suspect him of any wrongdoing. When I investigated Ling's shop, I found a valuable knife that I had purposely entrusted to one of my men, a man who has since disappeared. Chandler Ling had a knife belonging to a man whose body couldn't be found. That was all the evidence I required.
Okay, what's the relation?
I have no idea. The two men were seen together before we arrested Ling, but I have no other information about Zibao. He spends most of his time in the heart of the Empire Tavern, and he doesn't seem to have dealings with anyone else besides Chandler Ling. I know if I went to speak with him, I would get nowhere, but you could speak to him without raising suspicion. I wish there was something concrete I could tell you. They're like a whisper on the wind or a shifting shadow. You think you see something, and then there's nothing. Whoever is behind the slavers must have a great deal of power. To remain that invisible is a hard thing to do.
It wouldn't be the one who doesn't want the guy to be executed.
Good. Look for him in the heart of the Empire Tavern. It's upstairs at the Imperial Arena. Don't scare him away. If we lose him, we lose our last connection to Ling.
Do we have time to deal with this? I didn't agree to join you so we could solve everyone else's problems.
Yeah, but you know that's kind of what we will do. So, arena. I think it was here. Is this not the arena? Yes. Bruh. I'm not trusting this game. It's gonna make me do something I don't want to.
That's why my men brought you to me. I wanted to finish this personally.
But I...
Don't even try to make this better. You should have won that fight, Zhang, but you suddenly developed that blind spot, didn't you? Did the glint of silver get in your eye?
Joe, honestly,
You needed something for to witness one?
Yes, I need to speak with you in private. It seems Warrior Zhang has decided to retire.
Help me.
I'm finished here. If you're here to fight, do what they tell you.
What happened?
You couldn't see for yourself? I was just retired from the Imperial Arena. Guess my spot in the roster is yours if you want it. Go find Kui the promoter if you think you can fill my shoes. He's always upstairs in the third room over or so, and looking for new blood. I'm taking what I have left from my winnings and leaving.
Okay. Yeah, but I am looking for someone else. Huh, this is a strangely shaped building. Thank you for the XP. Oh. And
There are rumors flitting about the city that you seek the attentions of the executioners. These rumors come from the palace itself, leaving me intrigued. You are a novice with no standing in the arena. What makes you think you are of any interest to me?
I'm skilled.
Then show it with your skills, not your mouth. Anyone can talk about their victories. I need people who let actions speak for them. If you were to knock Iron Soldier from his perch as Silver Division champion, I would be impressed. I will be here if you wish to petition me further, but I don't acknowledge anything less than the best. Return when you are worthy, and no sooner.
Yeah, yeah, I don't think I'm coming back to you. I'm here just to look for a... Hello.
How dare you interrupt me? If you must know, I, Lustful Lao, conqueror of the female kingdom, was emanating my yang. It is but one of my many irresistible charms.
Oh,
You don't see my brimming knowledge of the 232 points of pleasure as documented by Menshi Tsao, the salacious scholar? Or that I perform the stretches outlined in the writings of the now disbanded lascivious order of the abbotless monks every morning? If even these simple things are beyond your ken, sir, then Lustful Lao has no time to spare on you.
fucking incel.
You return... If you, like all the others, seek to know my secrets, I will not share them. If you seek common knowledge, then you ask the wrong man. I would not deprive the fair ladies of this watering hole a moment of my attention. Ask one of the others.
Kringe.
Either grab a table or ask the tab.
That way. Patrons. Well, that's the bar. Wait, who was I looking for? Spectator, Gentle Breeze, Fang. Wait. Wait, am I at the right spot? Is this where my... Okay, I guess I am. Huh. Hapless doctor. Huh? Oh no. I shouldn't...
Intolerable. One more mistake, Kui, and I'll have you retired. Finding someone else is your problem.
But...
Enough! Find a solution and leave me alone.
This is not an appropriate time to... Wait a moment. You have the look of a fighter about you. Those hands, that stance, even your eyes. I'd know that look anywhere. You must be here to join the most glorious contest in the Empire. Isn't it fortunate that Lucky Cho and I were just discussing how this place needs an M-fusion of new blood?
This place houses the finest competition in the Empire. If you wish to hone your skills, you will find few challenges more worthy.
Come with me a moment, and we'll engagitate in some dissertation about the best decision you'll ever make.
But I don't like this game's combat. So...
This is turning out to be an excellent day, most ostentatious indeed. I apologize if I'm using words beyond your grasp. Very few people can match either the supply or the command of my language.
Okay.
Strong build, good shoulders, not half bad looking either. You've got what it takes to make it in today's arena. The question is, can you fight? Are you worthy of the arena? I say the answer is a clarion and resounding yes.
But I don't wanna.
I may not have heard your name before, but you walk like one who has seen many battles. You are indeed mysterious, stranger. What say we get you signed up for the greatest attraction in all the Empire? The arena awaits.
At least not yet. If I say no, will I automatically lock myself out?
Truly, this is a loss for all involved. The offer stands as surely as the wallet...
Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I can come back. Oof, good. Now, where was these
Sorry,
guys?
big boy. I'm not open for business. Judge Fang's got me on his payroll, and he doesn't like me taking customers on the side. Unless you're into something twisted, then he might want to watch. Fang's always looking for some new perversion to make his little soldier stand at attention.
Okay.
My name is Gentle Breezes, but everyone just calls me Breezes now. I guess you lose your gentle side when you spend too many nights with Judge Fang. Fang's my benefactor, if you know what I mean. I do all the things that make him happy. Filthy, nasty things. But at least that sick bastard pays well.
Nasty hobbitses. Actually...
Good.
I feel like I might screw this up with you, so... I wanna see... You know stuff.
I'm not really... Get rid of him? What do you mean? Remove him from office, or something else?
Also, your lips are weird. Yeah, let's ruin his career.
Really? I was hoping you wanted to kill him. The world would be a better place with that disgusting pig dead and buried. But as much as I want to see his bloated corpse floating in the gutter, Fang is a dangerous man, and he keeps my pockets lined with silver. I hope Fang gets what he deserves, but you'll have to do it without my help.
Really? Ooh. I mean... Charm?
No.
Okay. I have some gold. Silver.
Wow, that is a lot of silver. And I'd love to get out from under Fang's boot heel. I'll help you. You wanted Fang dead, right?
The Inquisitors prefer subtle solutions. Murdering a chief minister doesn't quite fall into that category.
No, just ruin him.
It'd be easier to kill him. Fang's reputation is already as dirty as it can get. As long as it doesn't get in the way of his job, everybody just turns a blind eye.
Actually, I want to see something else also.
Well, every document Judge Fang approves has to be stamped with his imperial ring. Losing the ring is a major offense. And if it was revealed he lost the ring during one of his sexual escapades, even Fang wouldn't want that to come out.
Okay, bring me the ring.
What are you doing here, Breezes? You know I don't like it when people see us together in public.
Don't be mad, my mighty and manly Fang. I was just hoping we could go upstairs for a bit. I've got a treat for you. Here's a hint. They're silk.
I'm surprised you're so eager after last night. I'm glad to see you're finally becoming more receptive to my special needs.
This has been a weird episode. This has been weird. Also, yeah, I want to see
Well done, Breezes.
something.
If a little tame for my tastes. I think tonight you should wear the blindfold. I have some interesting surprises in store for you.
I can hardly wait, oh great and virile Fang. Here's the ring. Fang will do anything to keep people from finding out he lost it to a whore, even if it means resigning his post. Show the ring to his guards and they'll let you through. I better disappear for a while, but make sure you tell him where you got it. He'll be sorry he ever touched me.
Yeah, I want to see if I can actually talk her into this. I mean, if it fails, I can just pay, so... Or will I? Yeah. Intuition.
No.
Okay. I mean, fine.
Well.
Here's your money.
It'd be...
Okay. I mean...
Well done, Bree.
Yeah, sure. Also, now there are...
Here's the ring.
Now, who is this one?
Don't you just love the Imperial Arena? Were you looking for me? I'm Lady Rento, and I was expecting someone sent by Captain Sen.
Wait, what? Who? Oh, this is the... Oh, yeah. The other quest.
Oh, poor Yukong. Captain Sen's still willing to do my husband's bidding and hunt him down, is he? I swear, my husband is insufferable. Yukong's a harmless aspiring actor who asked me if I would act as his patron. Since my husband was away from the city, again, I accepted and gave Yukong a moderate stipend. I thought he was charming.
Okay.
That was how my husband presented the situation to the authorities. He didn't want to face the shame of supporting a humble actor. My husband's a fool, but when he lowers his head, all I can do is let him charge and hope he rams something solid enough to slow him. Probably less than my husband is putting forth as a bounty for poor Yukong. That young man doesn't deserve this. I would wager that you'll find him in the Scholars' Garden. Yukong was going to try out for that new play. I'm sure you heard about it when it was performed in the Golden Way. Made quite the impression, I'm told.
I was in it.
Yukong was going to try out for a role as a scholar, so he may be using his costume to hide in the garden. He's not much of a scholar, so you should be able to spot him.
Ooh, I was that. Good.
If you happen to find Creative Yukong, the poor boy did nothing wrong. Good luck with your search.
Okay. Oh. How many more? Actually, how close am I to leveling up? If I were to level up... Yeah, it's so far. I mean, if I were to level up and put everything into my physique, would I have been able to talk her into this? I don't know. Fine. Okay. On the next episode, we will deal with Ziba. And let's see if we can find the poor artist boy. Yeah. Until the next episode. Bye-bye.